Hi, welcome back to My Cup of TV with Jenny,
JD.
Okay.
So another episode of the Vampire Diaries. We are up to episode 11.
I was just thinking, I was like, oh,
No,
we're
not.
really getting into it, but there's
We're
many.
not. We're up to episode 12.
Oh, yay.
Excitement, we're one more ahead.
But out of
Yeah, you know.
how
Oh,
many
we're halfway
in a
through the
season?
season.
20?
24.
22.
Jesus.
Or 22.
22 in a season, so we're over halfway.
Halfway through one
Yeah.
season. It's still not a lot.
And there's still so many answers we need.
Yeah. And I feel like it gives us answers, but then just gives us a load more questions. Like, we
They're
never
very
just
good
get
like that. It's like, you wanted the answer, now you have it, but now you have more questions about the answer.
Yeah.
So this one is called Unpleasantville.
Oh.
So please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and as usual remember that over on Patreon this series is already available.
It's gonna be $22. Elena, I need the money! Here, come in, just put it on the table.
No! Don't invite anyone in ever again! Again, this could be nothing, but it could be that we're looking for it.
So pretty. Thank you. And I'll go with like everything. What's the occasion? No occasion, just a little friend gift.
So she's now wearing Vivet. Good.
You like that? Now it's not over you and we all know it.
I'm with Stefan now. That understands it. He knows he has to move on.
Yeah, but knowing you have to and being ready to are two different
Yeah,
things.
she doesn't want to be the rebound.
No.
Hello.
Hello, Elena.
Hey, who's this?
You hit me with your car. Is that a new one?
Ooh.
You got away from me. You won't next time.
Who the fuck are you? Oh shit, the bed.
Can't believe she's getting ready without music on. I never get ready without music on.
That's true. Maybe it's Stefan.
Stefan's phone. How may I help you?
Where is he?
But he's on the way to you.
Forgot his phone.
Oh, thank God. This compass was spinning. Stefan's
Oy!
here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh! He literally went trying to fucking bite her.
I'll be with the two of you. I'll be safe.
Yeah. She said the two of you.
Damon does give a shit though, I feel.
I think it shows that she's got a level of trust in him that maybe she didn't even know.
Yeah.
What's Damon doing here?
He wanted to come. I promise. He'll behave.
So what is this, like a threesome now? You and the Salvatore brothers?
No, but if I'm gonna be with Stefan, then I have to learn to tolerate Damon. It's not like I can kill him. Here's a thought.
I'll help.
So just remembering, does Caroline know that they're vampires?
No.
Okay, because there was no mention of
But
it
she
there.
dated
But
Damon and he was a twat.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, it wasn't, because it wasn't mentioned there, obviously, but I was like, she just hates him for the normal trap behaviour.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Hi, Bonnie. Want to dance? Please give me another chance. What'd you say to him? I was perfectly polite. Elena, would you like to dance?
I would love to. May I have this dance?
Oh, that was funny. I like that. That was very good.
I really want to see him dance, though. I want to see what would that be like.
Obvious, Bonnie.
Don't rain on my Hawkeye parade.
What? It's just a drizzle. Ben McKittrick, really? It's hot. He's a washed up jock who pours drinks for a living. You could do way better. Hey!
What's up?
It's very snobby.
I think sometimes she doesn't hear herself.
Yeah.
You live here your whole life?
On and off. Travel a bit.
Really? Where? Around the States?
He's like, fuck.
I'm sorry. I'm nosy.
Yeah, before I forget, can I borrow your ancestors' journal?
Why?
You said I could read it.
I don't have it. I loaned it to Mr. Salton.
Maybe it's in his classroom. We can get it back.
What's the big deal with this stupid journal? You're right.
Ooh.
There's something in it. Forget it. I gotta go.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
I was wondering, I was like, who's her family? What's
I
her
was wondering who
link?
her family was, but I didn't realise she was
Maybe
going to be
he's not
family.
gonna show. Show me how it's done in the 50s.
No.
Come on, one move.
Oh. What if he's her brother?
What are you doing here?
Trying to get the journal. As in sticking to the plan, something you're not doing. Leave the girl alone.
I like her. She looks like Catherine.
She's not Catherine. Okay, Catherine is in the tomb.
I know.
Ooh.
Catherine, man.
Catherine and Damon just causing
That girl,
trouble all
man.
over.
Give the rest of us a bad name.
You really can't take him anywhere, can you?
No.
Can we rewind that, please? Because I think I missed that bit of him dancing.
Yeah.
Sorry. That was unexpected. Yeah, so they might be like brother and sister, those two.
What did I do?
Damn it.
Or your brother dies.
I can snap his neck so fast, I bet there's not even a witness.
Oh, douchebag.
Yeah. Tell you what though, these change doors. There's not a fire.
Mm. Oh. Yeah. Nice. Oh. Almost. Good effort.
Yeah. But then I liked that it didn't work. Would have been too easy.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good teamwork. I like
Yeah.
that.
What do you want, Elena? She looks like Catherine.
You knew Catherine?
Oh, you thought you were the only ones.
What if he's another person who's like in love with
You don't
her?
remember me.
She's got these minions everywhere.
I like the fact she looks disgusted, where she was quite prepared to do that herself 5 minutes ago.
But that was in self-defence. He's
Yeah.
already down. I think that's the...
It's different if you
Yeah.
choose it.
Hey, where were you going?
Looking for Miss Hilbert.
Why are you in Mystic Falls?
Got a job as a teacher.
Do you know what I am?
You're my student's brother.
Is everything you're telling me the truth?
Yes.
Then forget we had this conversation.
He gets him for vain.
You know, I don't think it works on him. I think he full well knows. Who got balls of steel though, innit he?
What was Cal looked very excited by the history teacher.
He's a
What
good-looking
person?
guy, to be fair.
He's got fucking balls, mate. He just lied to Damon's face. Like,
Where did he grab that flower from? Maybe he had some in his pocket.
Yeah.
Like if he's a vampire hunter or whatever, then maybe he has a
well, he's been
stash
reading
of it.
The Gilbert's journal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe yeah.
So we'll note with what just happened there with Noah. Something that had never registered to me before, but did watching that. Stefan did all of that. Damon was there beside him, but Stefan
did
stabbed
it,
him.
yeah.
So Noah was the guy on the floor.
Stefan
Okay.
stabbed him. Stefan kept basically torturing him.
How do you know that's his name?
Because she said Noah.
Oh, when they were
spoke.
talking. Oh, I
He
missed that.
he stabbed him. He's the one that basically tortured him each time, and then he's the one that killed him. Damon didn't actually do anything.
Yeah. Well, again, we have said that I've never thought that Stefan's like a complete angel or anything.
Well, I just mean that's only just registered to me watching it back.
I wonder though if that's because there was a threat to Elena.
Yeah.
So he only did it, like Stefan only did that because he'd been invited in.
Yeah.
Because when he killed him, he was like, he'd been invited in. Like,
Yeah.
there's no option now
Yeah.
because he's been invited in. I can't do anything.
Nothing hidden about it. No lies, no deception. I'm there when you open up that tomb. You and Catherine go, and the other 26 vampires die.
Why have we got other people who want to get Catherine out of that tomb? Like, that guy, is he possibly another person who's in love with Catherine? Like, what if she had this manipulative spell and compulsion of infatuation over multiple guys?
But you don't know that he wanted to get her out.
So...
Because he was trying to kill Elena because she looked like Catherine.
Yeah, that's quite aggressive, wasn't it? Rather than
So maybe he didn't want to get her out, maybe he wants to kill
keep her in or kill them.
Are you seriously mad about this? Look, Matt, you know me. Yeah, I say stupid things without thinking. And then I have to apologize and take it back. And
Doesn't mean it doesn't hurt.
I'm a terrible...
Look, this thing you got, it's nice and it feels really good, and I know you want to take the next step.
How do you know that? Have you even asked me?
I'm not over Elena. I don't know if I am, but if we go there, then it could mess things up and we might lose this. And this is the only good thing I've got going for me right now. So if it doesn't work, I'll just disappoint you and hurt you, and I don't want to do that.
It's nice that he's being honest.
Yeah.
Well, big problem, Matt. Because you took the next step all by yourself. And you played the whole thing out in your head, and you decided to bail before even giving it a shot.
No, she's not wrong.
Yeah. Okay, both sides on that.
Yeah.
You can talk about your wife all you want. It's gonna take time to heal. We should just be ourselves.
Still, I think I'll keep the Isabel talk to a minimum.
Oh.
Isabel?
Yeah, that was her name.
What?
Oh,
hello.
Something good for Caroline.
And for Matt. Maybe to move on, he needs to take the chance of actually trying to.
True. Oh, she now needs a new partner in crime because her other person's dead. Oh!
Sneak up on me.
You love it.
Oh, sneaky, sneaky.
So, top tip. Assume everybody's a vampire.
This series has a way of going like, pow, that's a
Yeah.
surprise. That's really good.
Yeah, it's like, here we go, here's the information. Oh, by the way, that's wrong.
But what's interesting is, was it Ben, the guy
Yeah.
behind the bar? People know him from high school. People were referring to his past. No one's referred to the girl's past. She's been homeschooled. So I don't know when she came on the scene, and maybe she came on the scene and made him a vampire. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
people were talking about him as if he's been there for years and he went to school. But we don't have that for her, so we don't know when she came on the scene.
So Anna is a vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, again, watching it back, I'm looking at her standing talking with Jeremy thinking the actress must be so tiny.
Yeah. I was wondering for a split second before she showed herself
And
as a
actually, we
vampire.
haven't seen her in the daytime, have we?
Whether it was in the library, but it was
Library, I think.
indoors. I don't know. But for a split second before we saw her be a vampire, of like reveal herself, I was thinking to myself, what if she's the history teacher's daughter? Do you know what I mean? Like, he said about his wife dying. I was like, but I don't know if they had a child.
Yeah.
Because then by this age, maybe she would be high school age. I don't know.
I think they do a really good job with her of you not working it out until that moment when she's getting a bit pushy and you suddenly go, there's something else going on here.
Because when she was talking to Jeremy, he was saying like, oh no, it's all just a bunch of nonsense, isn't it? Whereas if you were a vampire, you would want him to not believe it. But she seems to want him to believe that there are vampires. So she's almost like interested in blowing her own cover. Or like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like she's like, oh no, don't be silly, that's an old folks' tale. Like, no, they don't exist. She's actually saying, why don't you believe?
And ultimately, we don't actually know what her goal is.
No.
So at this point, we don't know why they want, like, the tomb. Like, we know why Damon wants the tomb open. Yeah. We don't know why they would want the tomb open, and we especially don't know why a girl would want the tomb open. Unless Catherine swings both ways.
So it was the 50s decade dance.
That's cute.
And as Jenna mentioned, they do the 60s, the 70s. One thing you will learn, and I don't know if this is true of small town America, you have to let us know if you are from small town America, there's always an event.
This happens in Virgin River, and it happens
Which makes
in
me wonder
Gilmore Girls as
whether
well.
it's true of small town America. There's always an event.
We also don't know what Alaric's up to.
No.
Yeah, and is he genuinely interested in Jenna or not? Because I really don't want her to get
screwed
over again by another douchebag.
She's so pretty, isn't she?
She's lovely.
We also really need to put up some public broadcast to the Gilbert family. Stop inviting random strangers into your house.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I do not invite my fucking pizza man in. I
don't
take my
invite
shit
anybody
at
in,
the door.
Unless I know who you are, you ain't coming in.
But I take that at the door and I say, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Well,
I would have
that's
made them wait on the doorstep.
Yeah, you don't invite them in.
Interestingly,
I
Jenna
know.
seems to have made some connection between Alaric's
The
wife
wife.
and Elena, because she was like, oh,
Again, I like that.
not stupid. Not just
Yeah.
like, oh, that's a coincidence.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah. That she's actually just gone, oh, that's
Yeah, was she from...
too much of a coincidence.
Was she from here?
Yeah.
So I imagine that next time they go out, Jenna's going to be...
Creepily asking
Oh,
about his dead wife.
question.
Then I think it's sweet in the way that they're bonding, that she's saying to him, no, if you want to, you can talk about it. It's not...
Yeah.
She's not got that insecurity of...
Yeah.
You know.
And I feel like with Jenna is that even if they were to speak about it and it would turn out that actually she would make the judgment that he's not over his wife yet, I think she would be okay with not pursuing it but just being his friend.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I feel like she's a nice person like that.
She's mature.
Yeah. So she can, she's open to seeing where it goes because she thinks he's attractive, but at the same time she's like, no, don't hold that back if you need to.
Yeah.
And then she can judge it as it goes. You know what I mean? Like, is this dude ready for a relationship or not?
I don't like what Stefan is doing. Because it's like you've started to build something with your brother and you're lying. Obviously we know that Damon does that, but...
In reality, he could have just left it because he'd already worked out what Damon was doing, so he could have just not said anything to him and stopped him anyway.
But he's better off in the know if Damon communicates with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think we've seen, obviously, from where they started in that first episode to now, they are building some trust because we're seeing them working together to protect her and without any...
They have a common thing they can focus on rather than bickering.
We're seeing them do it without having to discuss it or no tit for tat. You know, we're not hearing, well, I helped you save her with this, so now you have to help me. You know, there's no... It's like a unspoken...
They're both just doing what they think is right.
Yeah.
Actually.
I also like the fact that Elena was like, I'm kind of okay about you killing that dude in front of me. Like, is that cool? Like, is that alright?
Again,
like that?
yeah,
Or,
that she's
again,
acknowledging, like, I should feel like this way, but I don't. I think it's good that they're addressing these things, not just being like, oh yeah, I just saw this dude get killed. It's not what I normally see, but it's totally fine.
Yeah.
I already forgot that it even happened.
Oh, good man.
Yeah. Oh my god, you were so hot that you rescued me.
Yeah.
Like, instead of...
Not even.
And I love the fact that she said, you know, I fought back and it felt good.
Yeah.
That was a great use of some fucking pencils, man.
Yeah.
I'm also pleased for, like you were saying about with Matt, he might not be ready, but it's like, okay, he's going to take a little gamble and maybe he just needs a little nudge to move there. What I like, though, is the fact that if he's exploring something with Caroline, she is the complete opposite of Elena.
Yeah.
Do you know what's creepy is when someone's like, I'm moving on, and you're dating a clone of what you had. Like, that's creepy. Yes. But you know what, like, when people are like, oh, that's my ex, and then the new girlfriend's basically the same colourings and the same everything, and you're like, oh, okay. And I'm not, you know, people might have a type or whatever, but like sometimes you're like, oh, but it's quite nice that Caroline's opposite of Elena.
I like that whole conversation between Matt and Caroline, though. The honesty from him But then the honesty from her of going,
Yeah.
actually, you've played this out.
Which is a very justified reaction. Like, well done, you've done this whole thing in your head, so it's fucked it up anyway. Like, you can't. You can't
see it from
do
both
that.
sides
So,
there.
Yeah, but you can understand his fear at losing what they have by taking that risk.
And
he's
also, if
lost
it's
so
not
much
authentic.
as well.
Yeah. If it's not authentic, if he's not yet over that, he's like, well, I don't want to do that with you and explore it if it's not genuine.
But then he said, I'm not over her. Oh, well, I'm not sure if I am. So it may be that he's holding on to something.
And I also think part of that is maybe an excuse for his fear.
Yeah.
Because, like, he does like Caroline, but he's scared to go there, and then almost he gives himself the excuse of, well, maybe it's because I'm not over this. So, and you lock onto that as your reasoning.
Because how old is he? And if Elena's basically been his only girlfriend, then it's probably scary for him as well, right? It's not like he's like older and super experienced, so he's probably nervous.
17.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's the only good thing he's got going.
But I do totally understand his being annoyed by her snobbery. And I think it's nice that he may bring her some realistic, like, you need to look at yourself and your snobbery and your judgments, because you know what I mean, like, I'm not saying she's a bad person, but I do think she speaks without thinking sometimes, and not
like
realising.
I said, she doesn't hear herself sometimes. But again, she said, oh, but I say these things and then I apologise, and like, yes, I'm glad you realise it and you apologise, but it doesn't make what you say less hurtful.
And it also doesn't mean that if you think an apology gets you out of it every time, it doesn't mean you've learnt anything.
It doesn't give you a path to continue that way.
Exactly. You need to learn and show, actually, I'm doing better to not think like that anymore.
Yeah.
Not too much of an update from Bonnie, except Damon's trying to schmooze her and she's having none of it.
He's trying to be friends.
Yeah, which is good. Doesn't suit Damon. No one believes him now. It's like, oh.
So that was our reaction to Unpleasantville. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.